Hey, how you doing? It's me, Nomad, and I'm back in the RV, and it's an interesting day because, let me get you some light here so you can see me. There we go. That's much better. Basically, we're getting close to Freedom Day, and that's the day I'm going to leave and go on my trip, and it's July 2nd, 2025, and I don't know when you're going to see this. I'm really behind on the video, so whatever. But the point is that I gave myself a hard deadline of August 1st that I'm leaving in this RV to go on my trip. Hell or high water. If the RV's registered or not, I'm going. I think I'll have it registered by then. That's the big holdup, honestly, is the registration. Anyway, I've been cleaning up and it's coming along really good. And I'm just getting ready slowly but surely. But today, so what I decided to do was to kind of get back in the mode of RV life, because honestly, I've been getting really comfortable at the apartment, you know. If you're new to the channel, then my name is Nomad, that's my pin name, and basically I own a 30-foot RV, a 1989, a 30-year-old 30-foot RV, 1989 RV I call Mountain Dreamer. Me and my family lived in it on the streets of LA for 5 years, and now we have an apartment, but I'm going on a trip. I've been wanting to go on a trip for I don't know how long, and so I've been getting the RV ready to do that. So that's kind of what's going on. But today, what's going on is that I just decided to get back in the groove. I don't know if you can see me. To get back in the groove, I decided to to get back in the groove. I decided to come here once a week and actually sleep here. And there's just certain things that happen when you're here that don't happen when you're not here. Like, so, and I'm thinking of doing some kind of schedule where, like, maybe, man, my arm is hurting holding this phone. Maybe, next week I'll do 2 days, like I'll go from 1 day a week to 2 days a week to 3 days a week. And maybe I'm thinking that last week before I leave, I'll just move in the week before. There's a lot of upgrades I want to make in the RV. Basically, I can do that on the road. Like, I don't have to be here to do that. It's hot, it's the summer. So my plan is to go through the desert towns and then go through do a circle through Southern California. That's my first trip plan. And basically, that's my first trip plan. So basically, it'd probably be good to start in August, because it won't be as hot, right? Although now would be the time to go to the beach towns when it's hot, right? But whatever. So anyway, I'm here today, and I'll kind of show you what happens when I move in. So here's the RV. It's in really bad shape. Some people were staying here and they moved out, and I'm trying to straighten up from that. So you see, this is a huge mess. I'm planning to put in a new floor. I have the boards right there. Oh, they're under the bed. They look like these. These were some of them, and I just temporarily threw them down. But I'm going to do this floor properly soon. I have a desk here. I got to redo this. These are my cushions for these benches here. I washed everything. So I think today I might actually put these back on. I put all new blinds up. Back there, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blinds. I'm going to need to do a touch-up paint job. I did this paint job about 4 years ago. And it's kind of, you see all this dirt. I'm going to clean as much as I can, and then I think I'm going to just do a touch-up paint job. But the main thing to go on the trip, well, forget the trip, I'm just talking about today. So today I'm going to reactivate my fridge. So here's my fridge system. It's off right now, and so I have a whole electrical system. I have 500-watt solar panels. I'm going to turn it on, and they come through this solar charge controller through those two cables. Nothing's been running in here, so the battery's fully charged, probably overcharged. There's an inverter in here. You can't really see it. It's in there though. See it there? That blue thing? Yeah, there it is. And that plugs into the system here, and then that sends electricity, AC power through all the outlets. So now that it's on, I have a system here with my fridge that comes in handy where basically, let's turn it on. So I use a timer, and this way it only needs to be on like 4 hours. See, it just came on there. Actually, let's turn it off again so you can see. There we go. So I need to clean that out. This is the freezer. It's not really. Dang it! Who turned this all the way to 5? They never tell you. Do not use mechanical devices to defrost the refrigerator. Yeah. Anyway, my little system that I have here is basically ice packs. So I got these at the dollar store, these little ice pack things, and basically you just put them here. I need to clean this out. I'm not going to do it right now. It's a nifty system because what happens is when the fridge is on, it stores the cold energy up here, and then at night when it's off, because there's usually not enough battery power to run it all night, not every night, like tonight it'll run because the battery's so full. And I only have one marine battery in there now. I can have up to 3. Anyway, you put these in, and then hold on, I don't know if you can hear me. I think you can. There. Yeah, I can have up to 3. But my plan is to get some lithium-ion batteries. Also, a cool thing, they have new N-type solar panels that have double the efficiency. So each panel can produce 200 watts. So my plan is to basically replace my panels with those eventually, and then I'll have like double the power. I have 1,000 watts coming from those panels. So yeah, that's my fridge system. So this timer will run for 6 hours, and that's plenty of time for. I don't have a lot of food today. I'm just staying one night, so it's not that big a deal. The idea is that like these will get cold during the day when the fridge is on, and then when the fridge is off at night, the cold air will sink and keep it cold. It doesn't have to be on all the time, with this system here. So that's worked for us in the past really well. But one day when I get my new solar panels and my lithium-ion batteries, I'll be able to just run this thing all the time, like it won't even matter. I got some water from Whole Foods. That's my rinse water. I have a very basic water system. So when I got this RV, I only paid $1,300 for it, and the people made it seem like everything worked to sell it, but I was naive. I just wanted a place to live, so I was so happy to get this for $1,300. But basically, it has a good engine and a good transmission. I redid the brakes. That's all good. But the inside stuff, nothing works. The running water doesn't work. The toilet doesn't flush. The propane doesn't work. The propane tank has a leak. There used to be a giant, one of those old style fridges here. I took that out and dumped it. Here's the video. I put this college fridge in, which works great. You just can't drive with it because the motor is not designed to rattle. Other than that, it works fine. You don't need a $1,200 fridge. Just get that. I got that for $200 at Home Depot. What else? So my water system is that basically I use this pitcher, and I usually have another bin here. I don't right now, but basically you just wash dishes in that bin, and then I use the rinse water over here, and then when I'm finished, I dump this water outside when no one's looking. Because if I were to dump all the water I use, this is boondocking in the city. If I was to dump all the water I use, I would fill up my gray tank, which is huge, but I would fill it up, and then I have to drive this thing all the way to the dump to dump. I'm going to invent a system where, because sometimes gray water can just go out onto the ground. Like, it's not that big a deal, right? It's just dirty sink water. You get some biodegradable soap. It doesn't have to be going in that tank. So I'm going to devise a system where I can have a valve where I can just send it out, or I can just send it to the tank, depending on the situation. So we lived on this system of water. We just pour it with this pitcher here, like this, see? And wash and everything. It was fine. And then if you need hot water, you just boil some water here. So the other thing is, since this oven doesn't work, I'm going to be replacing this, and I'm going to fix the propane system. But for now, this camp stove works just fine. We lived for 5 years with a one camp stove. It's more than enough. And it was, at one point, it was 6 of us in here. But you can get these for like $30 online, right, or at the grocery store. And they use butane canisters like these. Which these are empty and I'm out, so these are like $2. I mean, you get them in bulk. You get them for like $1 each. Where are they? Here they are. So I went to the convenience store around the corner where I got these for $2. See? Ta-da! And you just basically, it's just a camp stove for camping. You just do that. Sit there and you hit lock, and it kind of moves it into position, and then you're good to go. See? Hey, man, fire! Simple, easy. So yeah, and that worked fine. Like, you just don't need as much as you think you need, Anyway, so here's what I brought today. I'm just staying one night tonight. Just trying to get back in the groove, I'm over here at a great spot that's like, I can't tell you, but it's a great spot. Anyway, I just washed these dishes here. Sorry for the lighting. It's not the best lighting. Yeah, so I have dishes over here. I painted this blue, and I painted everything white. It used to be brown. Is there something in here? I hear something. I haven't been in here in a long time, so it is possible a critter could be in here. Well, we'll see. They'll make themselves known eventually. Hopefully not. Honestly, I haven't had many critters. I got this at IKEA. IKEA has great ideas for storage and organization for small spaces. I hear something over there. Maybe it's coming from outside. I don't know. Anyway, this goes here like this, and this goes here like this. That would suck if there's some critter in here. I don't feel like dealing with it. You know, there's a tree there, and the branches are really close, so it might just be, and I have the windows open, so it might just be noise from a tree. Or there might be a squirrel in the tree or something. This RV is actually pretty good at keeping out critters. It doesn't have many holes or anything. I mean, in the 5 years, we had a couple mice, like a couple cockroaches got in like 2 or 3 times. There was a rat that was somehow got up in the air conditioner. But other than that, no real problems. In all the cases, we're able to catch all the critters. So, what else am I doing? Just trying to get organized here. A little drink cup. It's about 6 o'clock, and I'm on a really early schedule right now, so I'm not really planning on eating anymore. I've eaten enough today. What else? Put these under here. Have a fire extinguisher. If you get an RV, always get a fire extinguisher first thing. You know, especially if it's an older RV. What else? I painted this counter blue. It's all worn out, but I'm gonna epoxy it. I'm gonna repaint it, and I'm gonna use epoxy resin, which is what I wanted to do, but I didn't know it at the time. But now I do know how. I'm gonna refinish all these. Refinish this. This was just thrown together quickly. This is all kind of temporarily. Like this moves, right? See? Wow. Come on. Dang it. Jeez. Hold on. Okay. So you learned that lesson. What else? Clips. I had a fan, but the people who here broke it. It needs a new fuse. Actually, I'm just going to replace this whole fan. You know, it was a pretty good fan, but I'm just going to redo it. And also for my trip, I need to get new air conditioners. Luckily now they have a situation where you can get DC powered air conditioners for like $800 that will run off the solar panels, or rather run off the battery, which is powered by the solar panels. That's a game changer. It really is. Like, yeah, that's gonna make such a huge difference. And I'm gonna replace this one. So, what else? Yeah, that's about all that's going on. I'm just unpacking all my groceries. I got some sparkling water. So my plan is to, I'm about to go to bed soon, but then in the morning, I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna have some eggs. So I have avocado oil for that. And got some at Trader Joe's to give away these free bamboo forks and spoons. They come in real handy for stuff. So put those there. And what do I have here? I got this sparkling water. Where to put it? I don't even know. I don't know where to put it. Maybe I don't know where to put it, honestly. Maybe I'll just put it up here. You want sparkling water? someone lifted this out. I'm not even gonna go there. Anyway, I got some pepper for my eggs. So I just have a minimal amount of things here because I'm not here all the time. Just coffee and stuff like that. Although this coffee has been sitting so long in the heat. Look. So I brought another one. I'm gonna throw that one out. What else? I'm gonna have eggs for breakfast tomorrow. So here they are. 3 eggs. Should keep it going pretty good. And allulose, which is a natural, no-calorie sweetener that comes in real handy so that I don't get diabetes. Although I'm kind of running out. I brought another sparkling water. I didn't know I was going to buy more. So that, and then I brought more coffee. By the way, if you're a coffee lover, this is the best. Like, this is instant espresso. This saves me so much money. This costs about $5, but it's really good. I can't even tell the difference between this and real espresso. I'm sure there's a difference. I'm sure if I really tried, I could tell the difference. But when I'm getting up in the morning and I want an espresso coffee, I can't. It's good enough. Like, I can't really tell any difference, right? And this saves me a trip to the coffee shop because I have to have my espresso and in my lattes and whatever, mochas and whatever. And if I didn't have this, I would be spending, coffee's so expensive now. Like $8 a day. Yeah, Eddie. This is my friend Eddie.